Okay, tell me, how will you answer this? In which company I can make more money, Microsoft, Google, or big companies, if I choose a specific field? It can be machine learning, data science, IoT, and cybersecurity. Let me know in the comment in which field or in which company you'll make more money. I received a very same question from one of the subscriber of the channel. Hopefully they are the subscriber of the channel. They said, hello sir, machine learning, data science, IoT, cybersecurity, in which of these technology we can make more money and can join companies like Google and Microsoft? Please help me sir. I have just completed intermediate and I am confusion to choose right career. Now, first of all, to the person who made the comment, I totally understand your situation and I have sympathy towards you. Reason is, I totally understand, in India we crave for great career. As a human being, we also crave for great career. But in India, I don't know why, we have started to feel that if we are going to work in a big company, that only means we are going to make a big career. Or if we are going to make big amount of money, only then we are going to make a big career. You won't believe, if everyone would thought like that, there would be no Zomato, no Swiggy, no Flipkart, no Ola. Just imagine, there would be no companies like these, because everybody would wanted to work for Google or Microsoft, Amazon, big companies only. Nobody wants to go for startups. Now in this video, I want to focus on this particular question: how can I make more money and I can join big companies? Because this is the most important thing which I feel students need to know. Now, first of all, before I start, let me tell you how the world works, because I've made a very important video out of it. Let's try to understand how this world works, the world we live in, how it works. It simply works in one principle: give and take. That is it. As simple as it is. If you're watching my video, there is a simple reason: because you can find value I'm able to provide. If I'm not providing the value, you are not going to watch this video. You're not going to subscribe to my channel. There is a reason why so many YouTubers are big YouTubers. There are the reason why big companies are big companies, because they are providing value. Let me give you a simple example. Why do you use Google? Is Google paying you to use them? No. You are using Google because when you go to Google, you search for something and you find the answers. Why you go to YouTube? Because when you want to watch a video on it, if the video is there on YouTube platform, you will be able to watch it. So Google has given you an ability to search for information, and if the information is fruitful for you, that is why you are using it again and again. Please remember this point of give and take. Now let's try to understand which fields are growing. So the particular person asked machine learning, data science, IoT, cybersecurity. Machine learning, immense growth. Why? Because now humans are moving away from manual dependency of human way of doing things to machine, because machines can do a repetitive job a lot better. Machine cannot make this video where I'm giving you a response. Machine can make a better algorithmic change. If I talk about in terms of data science, there is so much data and there is so much data coming forward that it is required that we have someone to help us requirement of data scientist. Then IoT, obviously smaller devices are getting connected. Every day we have smaller devices. In terms of cyber security, if everything is going to go online, you need someone for the security. There may be a time that we may not need a police, but we may still need someone from the cyber security. So I told you that every field has a growth. Well, the answer is yes. Every field is evolving. Every company is evolving. The only person who has to make sure that if you can grow your career or not is you. If you feel like that you can actually excel in this particular field, then only you can grow. Every single field is growing. Like, the world is not going into other direction. The third question is, how company hire people? I mentioned something in the starting: give and take. So let's start with a very basic example. Let's say if you want to move from city A to city B, and for some reason you need to hire a car. And who will you hire? A driver who cannot drive or a driver who can drive? If the answer is the driver who can drive, obviously that is what company do. Companies are looking for people who have skills which can be implemented so that they can create more good and better services for the products and services for their customers. Again, if companies are not going to improve their product, the customers are not going to use the product, and if the customers are not going to use the product, obviously the company is not going to hire you. So this is what is going to happen. So first of all, you have to give, then you have to take. So you have to provide service to the customers, and then only they will give you their money probably. So in terms of companies will only look for people who have skills, who can give their dedication, and then only they will hire you. So please try to remember, if you have the right skill set, if you have the right mindset, if you have right learning attitude, no company is going to run away from you. This is my promise. The fourth question is, why companies pay you more? There is a situation which is going around, like only FAANG companies like Meta, Google, Microsoft, Amazon pay more. Well, what about Zomato? What about Uber? What about Ola? What about Swiggy? What about Flipkart? They are also paying more. And some of the people are making more money than they are making at Microsoft, Google. They only pay you more if you can provide that kind of a value, and that kind of an investment can come back to the company. If the company is going to pay you 100 rupees, they're expecting 120, 130 rupees back by your effort, so that at least they can survive. Nobody has money plant. Obviously, we say companies get the investment, but that investment has to come from someplace. So the company is going to pay you only more if you're going to provide them the value, and that value can be transformed into a money transaction. So why Google pays more? Because obviously the engineers who are working in the platform of Google search, if I talk about, they are able to create such products and services which is making people come back more. So I hope you are able to understand what I'm trying to say. It is very painful that for me to actually make this video, but I thought, why not making a video? So please try to understand, if you want to make a great career, if you want to go to a great company, first of all ask what you can give, then only you can take back. So what companies is asking, do you have the right skill set? Do you have the right learning attitude? Do you have the right mindset? If you have them, only then company is going to hire you. So in which field you can make more money? In every single field you can make more money. The only thing is, are you innovating enough or are you growing enough? Which company and what kind of a skill set are required in big companies like Microsoft, Google? These companies are so big that if you're an expert in certain field, they will literally hire you. They will literally hire you. Google needs someone who can do great Java. Google needs someone who can do great Python. Google needs someone who can do great Node.js. They can do great IoT. They can do great hardware. Google has a phone. Apple has a phone. Microsoft has Microsurface. Facebook is coming with Oculus. So you can imagine these companies are going from hardware to software to every single field. You just have to become an expert into that. So I hope I have answered your query, and I just want to mention one thing. If you feel like that this thing which is going around, the huge package, that is only paid if you're able to provide the value. Otherwise companies they won't give you this kind of a package. So I hope you like this particular video. I'm sorry if I was rude, but this is a brutal reality of the world, and please try to understand that this is something with which this is how the world works. So obviously share this video and open up the brain of people which is closed right now.